Hi folks, welcome to RG Impact. I'm going to start this video with a puzzle for you. What links Paris Hilton, the socialite, Lindsay Lohan, the actress and singer, Snoop Dogg, the rapper, Tony Hawk, the skateboarder, and Ellen DeGeneres, the chat show host, all together with one of the greatest football players ever, Ronaldo, and that's soccer, just to be clear. Before I reveal all, to give you an additional clue, the link tenuously came about when I was reading about a $4 billion fine that the SEC had just imposed on Binance, the crypto exchange. Changpeng Zhao, or CZ as he's better known, was made to step down as the CEO and have nothing to do with the company for at least the next 3 years. So having set all that up, I've a confession. I've understated the amount of famous people that are in the link by quite some margin. So I'll get a list or images of those to pass by for you to ponder. And yes, they are all linked in the same way. And if I have this right whilst that's happening, I should be able to explain what went on with Binance and CZ. And then in the final wrap up to that, you and I will have the answer to the puzzle together, and I'll go on and fill in some additional detail. So what was Binance up to? Yes, this is the same Binance and CZ that some bankman-fried had these issues with in the days, months and years before FTX went under. CZ himself was a bit of a maverick, it seems. You see, Binance, a bit like FTX, had been run from various bases around the world, it seems, and so not being too fussy about the kind of customer who used their services, they didn't apply anti-money laundering measures or conduct KYC properly. So they ended up with a number of criminals as customers. And these were not just any criminal customers. They included Hamas, Al-Qaeda and other terrorist groups. And to boot, they dealt with individuals and customers in Syria and Iran. Binance turned a blind eye to its legal obligations in the pursuit of profit, said a Treasury spokesperson, and that summed up the case very succinctly, I think. CZ faces sentencing, and at the moment we believe he has personal fines of $50 million to pay, and there could be jail time, and in theory that could be up to 10 years. Having read his plea agreement, there's still discretion with the judge on what we will see at sentencing, so the plea deal has not finalised everything that CZ may have wanted to. The link that I'm setting up became clear to me when I read that Ronaldo is being sued for $1 billion USD. You see, Ronaldo had been promoting Binance and its products, and the plaintiffs are claiming his endorsement led them to make loss-making investments. And in that article, the flagship product that Ronaldo was promoting or endorsing was his very own NFT. It's called CR7 for obvious reasons, and it's provided in partnership with Binance. Let's be clear about this, it wasn't just a passing kind of association with the product or Binance, it was an endorsement. He was quoted as saying, "We are going to change the NFT game and take football to the next level." And there you have it, that's the link. Celebrities endorsing NFTs, which has the potential to be considered securities fraud. If celebrities are endorsing a security, then they must follow US law. For example, they mustn't falsely hype the product, and they must disclose how much they're being paid. So all of these celebrities in one way or another have backed an NFT, taken money, and at this point have faced no adverse consequences as a result. This is the case even though some of the NFTs being promoted were just dropped the moment the celebrity got their money, a pump and dump they call it, leaving the poor investors shirtless. Before I go through the list in a bit more detail, let me be clear about something. I'm not accusing any of these celebrities of anything. After all, celebrities are asked to endorse companies all the time. But the problem is, it's not just a preference over which beer you think best. It's people's money and it's their pensions and it's their lifestyle, and that's what you're targeting with your promotion. And oh yes, it is against the law. So the case itself, in terms of the Ronaldo case, is based on reported findings because I haven't been able to get hold of a copy of the legal filing myself. This is what I understand it says. The footballer's, i.e. Ronaldo's, promotion of Binance was deceptive and unlawful. It led plaintiffs into costly and unsafe investments. Evidence now reveals that Binance's fraud was only able to reach such heights through the offer and sale of unregistered securities with the willing help and assistance of some of the most powerful and recognised organisations and celebrities across the globe, just like defendant Ronaldo. His endorsement was incredibly successful, alleging a 500% increase in online searches using the keyword Binance after the footballer's NFTs were announced, and Ronaldo didn't disclose what Binance paid him. The CR7 NFTs, by the way, are part of a collection of collectibles, based around 7 key stages in Ronaldo's playing career and cost between $77 and $10,000 and featured 7 animated statues, and they all vary in their rarity. You can also buy mystery boxes and get signed memorabilia, etc. The hype fizzled out with the rest of the NFT market, however, and the $77 NFTs are now going for about $1. Issuances of the rest of the NFTs, it seems, has stalled. And what about Ronaldo? How does he feel? Well, not too bothered, it seems. Positive tweets about him and his relationship with Binance continue to be made even as I wrote this script. Let's see if we can't wrap this whole video up in a bow by giving you the lowdown on the other celebrities endorsing NFTs. So first we have Madonna, Justin Bieber, The Weeknd, Post Malone, Jimmy Fallon, Serena Williams, Gwyneth Paltrow are all being sued for promoting the Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs without disclosing they'd been paid to do so. Gisele Bündchen, NBA star Stephen Curry, tennis phenom Naomi Osaka, former baseball superstar David Big Papi Ortiz, and Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary are all being sued for promoting FTX and failing to disclose payments endorsing the exchange. Meanwhile, NFL quarterback Trevor Lawrence, along with popular YouTube influencers Kevin Paffrath and Tom Nash, have reached a settlement out of court in a lawsuit related to their endorsements of the now defunct FTX cryptocurrency exchange. Kim Kardashian actually made headlines recently when she was fined $1 million by the SEC for not disclosing that she was paid $250,000 to promote a crypto asset. Snoop Dogg is known for buying high-end NFTs, most notably from Xcopy. Logan Paul, I've covered him before. He promoted Crypto Zoo, an NFT-styled game, and then sold Dump, leaving fans with their losses, and he's facing a lawsuit from Thomas Kirker, who's another YouTube personality. Dink Doink, not actually an NFT, but in the same vein as Zoo, this coin shot up in value, apparently some 40,000%, after a tweet from Logan Paul. Yes, him again. And then it plummeted by over 90% in the following couple of weeks, and Paul failed to mention his financial ties in his endorsement of that. And Snoop Dogg has actually released 2 NFT collections of his own, Snoop Dogg Coins and Snoop Dogg Passport series. Tony Hawk released a collection called The Last Trick Skateboard. Paris Hilton launched her own collection called Planet Paris. There were 3 images and there were multiple copies of the first 2, and they were selling for around $10,000 a piece. All 3 were called Hummingbird in My Metaverse, Legend of Love, and Iconic Crypto Queen, and the last one, of which it was a one-off, sold for a whopping $1.11 million. Wow. LeBron James created his own NFTs based on images of his play. One of those sold for $200,000. LeBron again, Matt Damon and Snoop Dogg again partnered and became ambassadors for Crypto.com. Lindsay Lohan sold her very first NFT for $50,000, which apparently she donated to charity. and she's released her latest song Lullaby as an NFT. Floyd Mayweather, released a variety of digital trading cards and artwork for his fans to connect with him. Mike Tyson, he released artwork surrounding his career. His NFTs are now worth around 10% of what he originally sold them for. Robert De Niro, he apparently became a face for an NFT collection, and his face moves digitally in reaction to the real-time price of Ethereum. The Motion NFT collection, as it's called, sold for $200, but it's now worth about $35. Kim Kardashian, Floyd Mayweather, basketball player Paul Pierce were accused of participating in a pump and dump scheme with Ethereum Max. Altogether, they've denied these allegations. Well, for promoting BTT and TRX, Logan Paul, Lindsay Lohan, Yachty, Mason, rapper Akon and R&B artist Neo were all hit with charges by the Securities and Exchange Commission. They all settled the claims without admitting or denying them. Austin Mahone and rapper Soulja Boy, if I've pronounced that right, didn't reach a settlement, and I guess their case is still ongoing. NBA player Paul Pierce, Quentin Tarantino. I'm going to stop there. You get the idea. I could go on and on and on, and all I've really done is cover North American celebrities. There are lots more out there that we could just run through. So, what should we make of all this? Well, to me, I think there's two classes of individual here. There are those who got into their particular NFT or token niche with the prime expectation that with their financial interest in the underlying company or asset, and with their promotion of those same assets, and a fan base that is going to take them at face value and copy what they do, their financial interest was going to rise considerably. So they did. They promoted them shamelessly, and when the price went up, they cashed out and devil take the hindmost. These are just reprehensible individuals and should face the most severe fines, penalties and yes, jail time for the misery they've caused, and still do. There are those others who are probably ignorant of the law, saw a financial company or product as just another endorsement, something they get paid to do, another item of clothing or gadget they could gush about. Now, whilst they did break the law, and ignorance, as we know, is no excuse, there is a certain part of me that says that perhaps there was no deviousness in this. They were just taking another job. Now, I think we have to be very sceptical, but if this category of people did take responsibility for what they did, own up to it, try and put the matter right as best they can financially, then a less harsh judgment, deriving from a moral compass anyway, perhaps should be bestowed upon them. Anyway, I hope that